You lose.
Fatality.
Oh!
Finish him. Finish her.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
By your command. Did you hear a sound? Aft laser turrets report an attacking battlestar. Extermination.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, test.
Pete! Pete, can you hear me? Pete, I'm here to try to troubleshoot all your problems. I can't hear you. Damn, Pete, and your banana, what is it? Banana Rama Ding Dong program? What is it? Banana Split program? You can hear me. I'm making you laugh. Let's go. All right, guys. For those of you that are tuning into us, Pete is trying to figure out his audio issue. Restream 2.0 stinks. It's awful. I hate it. And it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I can't upload files to my phone. And then, it just hit the link and go live on Restream. I got to do the whole thing through Restream, and it's a pain in the ass. It's terrible, and I hate it. But upon Pete, I know for sure that Pete is going to go to Kohl's any minute now and buy the new At Games Adams Family. He wants to drop 1,800. So he's smiling. He's smiling. He wants to get that Kohl's cash.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. You sound good. You sound good. You sound good.
Yeah, Restream 2.0. I'm not totally a fan right now. I mean, it has some interesting features. I like the moving of the sources over to the right. But what I'm trying to figure out is all the scene stuff going on the left side. So.
Click on the bottom here. I don't see what you're seeing, but if I can remember right, click on the bottom where our boxes are like the same. Because right now you're giant and I'm small.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a little bit better. Guys, where's everybody? Does it show how many people are watching us?
Just one.
Let's go. It's probably me.
There were two there were two in before, and I'm sure one of those was you. And so,
all right,
yeah.
Pete, I just wanted to say hi, man. I'm about to take the kids out to on little bicycles because our 2-year-old knows how to pedal now. He's just see him and he's gone.
It's good weather out there for that today.
Yeah. We never get to go live because every time you go live, Pete, I'm in my car driving to work.
I'm sorry.
Every single time, man. I never get a Sunday off unless I request it. So maybe some of those will be happening because the Bears are about to play some football, and I'll be really excited for that. So hopefully I can get some games, get to see some games, and then maybe Pete, if he's not in Indianapolis filming a race, he'll be able to hop on stream and we can have a good show.
I was in enemy territory up in Minnesota. I was in the Viking Stadium.
Oh yeah, you want to stay away from that.
I took
Pete,
some
look,
pictures.
I got I'm doing a Frankenstein thing. Here, I'll show you. I don't have the video uploaded, but I can at least show you. I think you'll be proud. This is modding to the extreme. So we took Shinku Hadouken and we threw everything KI into it. So this is a little teaser. Yeah, so we're gonna take the Shinku Hadouken because the form factor is so much better. And we're going to put Killer Instinct into it. So you're going to have a slanted control deck. You're just going to have better speakers, actually, because our speakers in Killer Instincts, only the left side worked. So there's going to be a lot of modding. So a lot of Joe Sabos, G.I. Joel. We're going to get real buttons. It's going to look fantastic. Essentially, it's going to be a Killer Instinct Deluxe. So
I assume you're going to do Killer Instinct artwork and stuff?
Oh, yeah, 100%. So Joe Sabo sells a package for this specific reason. And it's $200 for everything, all of the vinyls, everything. So that'll be neat. But with him, you got to wait a while. So we'll see. Hey, Ted Adam Green is here.
I've never really had a guest on for an extended period of time. So I'm kind of getting oriented here on what my screenage. I've got 3 monitors here. So I'm trying to get everything. So I'm not looking like I'm looking off camera all the time. I'm moving my Restream browser session to the center. So it looks like I'm looking in.
Yeah.
Because I'm like this all the time because it was over there.
And then I'm like, are you even watching me? Like, I'm trying to show you something here.
Yeah, I don't stream with the big boys. So.
Let's go, dude. What are you waiting for?
Well, I'm waiting for a time maybe in the winter when I'm not going to bed so damn early.
That's true. Yeah, Pete goes to bed like PD7. You guys wake up. You're waking the roosters up. I
was up at 1:30 this morning.
That's
Went to the
insanity, dude.
gym.
I don't know how you do
Oh,
it. Like, it's crazy.
it's just my schedule, man.
Yeah,
I get my workout done when everybody's sleeping, and then get to work.
I never liked that. When I was working out, I would work out after work, so from 10 to like midnight, and then a quick make something to eat. It'd be like 3 chicken breasts, rice, or some Caesar salad kind of thing, and then
Yeah,
I would go to bed at like 1. So that was kind of like my routine. But yeah. Oh, well, I'm tiny now. Like, you want to bring the
I'm
chat
just
up?
no, it's
Yeah.
just weird.
So do that. No, but do that and then click that same thing on the bottom like you did. There you go. Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just going to take some getting used to.
Yeah,
Move
it
it.
just sucks that I gotta move. I gotta make the entire stream in here. I don't like doing that. I like to make it on my phone, and I just had a certain set of what I'd like to do, and now it's all over the place now. So,
Yeah.
what else? What else we got on the docket? Oh, I tried to get my wife and family to go to the Garcade. My wife was like, she put the kibosh on that. So now we're tonight. So now we're gonna go just play with the bikes outside.
Are you going? Are you going to Pinball Expo in
We're,
October?
we're gonna attempt to try to do that. Yeah.
If I do go, it's going to be for one day, and I'm just going to be like a day drive down there and drive back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay down
No,
there because
no.
it'll cost too much money. And
The plan is not even to go to the expo. Like the expo's cool and all, but I'd rather just go to Galloping Ghosts. And if I run into people, great. If not, then me and my family got to witness the world's largest arcade. So I'm gonna be in that vicinity, but the plan is just to be at Galloping Ghosts for the day.
yeah,
Probably leave, get some lunch for the toddlers, and come back kind of thing. So if I run into people, we could get a high five in and play some games and have some fun. What
so the
else we do?
good news. Well, the good news is I did what I promised. I programmed a mute button. So
Yep.
yeah, I did that because
Is
it's annoying when I.
your mic doesn't have a mute, so if I go like this, tap
Oh,
my mic like that.
I don't know.
I don't
Hello,
know if there's
hello,
like a
hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
like underneath or whatnot, but yeah, I know this one just came. This one, so when I cough or something, actually, I probably yeah, that's all you have to do.
You know, chaotic might know. I mean,
Yeah, he's
he's
got
the
that
one.
same one.
Yeah, he's the one that got me onto this. But I thought there. I thought. Oh,
Yeah,
well, son of a
yep,
gun.
yeah. I told. Damn, teaching things. Let's fucking go, baby. Look at me. You did all that
Well,
work, and all you had to do was hit a button.
it wasn't much work at all. I just
Hey,
installed a
so
voice meter plugin.
so let me tell you. Yeah, the voice meter banana. Let me tell you something. So when you hit that, Pete, when the LED lights will shut off. So that's how you know it's muted. Yep. So the LED. So if you're ever like you're trying to watch and do things, that's how you'll know it's muted. The lights will go off.
Oh, good.
That's
Good to
cool,
know.
isn't it? You learn something new every day.
Well, I don't get whenever I do a stream on Sundays, I do it by the seat of my pants. I mean, I come down here like an hour before and I start setting things up. But it's not really enough time. You know as well as I do. It takes a lot of prep work to put one of these things together. I mean, you want to assemble all the material that you want to pop up. That takes time. And
I guess if you're doing things right, I just get on and let's fucking go. That's it. There's no
yeah,
show prep whatsoever. It's just let's get on and let's see what's up. So a lot of the times when I come home, I'm literally like I don't even get to eat dinner. I'm literally changing, putting the snapback on, and then it's go time. Like we hit the lights and it's camera action because I'm just coming home and just getting in. We got Gotham City Arcade at the house. Let's go. We got Ted Adam Green here. Guys, if you're in the chat, I can't see because I'm like a guest on here, but let your voices be known. Say hello. We're testing out this new crappy restream that we got going on. But yeah, that's a lot of times what I do. Did you see the video when I went to Costco?
yes, I watched that earlier.
Do you like it? So we talked about editing video, dude. I edited that video. Did I do a good job?
You did a great job. I was actually going to send you a note and say that was a great job,
Thanks,
but
buddy. I
I forgot.
appreciate it.
It
Yeah.
I liked your camera work on that. I liked how you cut it together, and your voiceovers were great. And
Yeah, it took a few hours, and to be quite honest with you, it would have gone faster if we didn't have toddlers. So they kept like making noise and pulling me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do the voiceovers when they go to bed. So I just was dad again, and that's what took it. Kind of took like half the day to do the video, but that's only because of toddlers. If if you're quarterdeck or PD7 or anybody else, and you don't have kids, you can get in there, get out, easy peasy, come home, chop it together. It's fairly easy, and I just use mobile apps to chop everything together. So I always
Yeah.
I always give I always give you crap because you're still working on the Simpsons 2-player control deck video.
And I opened that up. I opened that up before I started messing around with all this other streams related stuff, and I'm like, where was I at with this? Because it's been weeks since I even touched it, and
Yeah.
I do want to cut that together and still do something about it. And I might do the part where you splice the joysticks together.
Yeah, you should
I might
definitely
do
do that.
I might do that live because I didn't get sufficient enough or close enough video of that, and so I was disappointed. That was one thing I was disappointed about the material I have to put that video together. That one part of it, which is probably the most critical part, which people are going to be interested in, didn't come out as well as I'd hoped, and so I might redo it. And but I do want to get that together because people have been waiting for it. And
Yeah.
I get notes all the time. People are you going to get back to doing that video? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm working
you
on it.
make a promise, the people won't forget. Trust me. you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta follow through.
The other thing I want to do, as you can see it behind me, is the Star Wars pinball. I'm going to do that 32-inch monitor mod,
Yes, that'll be
and
cool.
I'm still deciding whether I'm going to do it live or whether I'm just going to cut together a bunch of snippets of scenes that I shoot for each step of the process. And I'm not even going to worry about professional editing. I might just throw the scenes together.
What you could do,
But
buddy, is you could always do both. You could go live, and then as you're doing it live, you could always just film the snippets, and then you could always do voiceover afterwards. And you can do both
yeah.
because people do like live, and then people do like because I've noticed that like when we do live modding, people love that because they get that chance to interact with you and hang out and super chat and have fun. And then the other part of the people are like, hey, I just want to see a 2-minute video on how to install this. So I can go bing, bang, boom, and be done with that. I don't want to sift through a live stream of 2 hours. So it's always good to kind of do both, maybe.
What I'm finding about voiceover stuff is the longer it is, the more tedious it is. And trying to cut when you're cutting the video together, putting that audio in, it's just a pain in the butt. And that's what I ran into with Simpsons. It was just getting too overwhelming. So I think it's either going to be live or I'm going to mic myself up and then just do scenes and talk through the scenes
Yeah.
rather than doing voiceover, because voiceover just kills the mood for me. And I have to come up with a script. And when you're reading from the script, I mean, if I played some of that audio of the Simpsons video as it currently stands, you'll laugh because I just sound kind of robotic. And
Yeah. Well, that's kind of just how it is. Yeah, because you're not really like it's not live or anything. You're just kind of reading.
yeah. So anyway, have you had any luck selling all your cabinets on Marketplace?
Not yet. I have a couple offers. I had an offer on Killer Instinct and Big Buck, but nothing like serious. So I'm just kind of waiting. I want to try to get 400 for them. I know if I drop them all to 300, they'll sell by tomorrow. I just like that's gonna be a grand that I'm losing out on. So it's like I can hold on to them until I get the right price. The right person will come along and see value and kind of what we've done to them, or know that hey, this is like the only one on the market right now. What the cool thing is about the Shinkoduken is that's a moddable cabinet with that stock PCB and encoder board. So now that we don't have that, I can go ahead and sell that maybe like 50-60 bucks, which will help pay for the buttons for KI because we're going to swap those. We're going to swap some industrial Lorenzo buttons in there. If you have cabinets that like are fighting games or just like anything really, I got to be honest with you, you got to sub the buttons out. We subbed them out for Centipede, and it was a world of difference. We've done a lot of cabinets with the button mods. It's literally night and day when it comes to gameplay. So like a Tempest, for example, I would swap out the 3 black buttons or whatever, how many buttons are in there, and put real buttons in. It's so much more satisfying playing the games.
Yeah. I didn't get that far. I haven't really done any button replacement in any of the arcades that I've owned or previously owned. So it's something I definitely want to look in doing. I'm thinking about what my next purchase is going to be. It's either going to be the pub table that you reviewed this morning or posted the review this morning, or I have 2 days left to use my 20% Target educator discount. So I'm looking at Target to see what they have, to see what I can re-add back into the arcade here. I'm kind of leaning towards the Galaga Deluxe.
Yeah, that's a
That
good one.
yeah.
That's
So
a
I'm
real
kind of,
good one.
if that's $499 now, and I'm thinking, knock 20% off, I can get it down to 400.
I
And
would
then
go. Yeah, I would personally go that route because you have a time limit on your coupon. I mean, you could also double dip the chip and get lucky. Maybe the pub table goes on sale for $2.99 from Costco or something. You could scoop that up a couple weeks down the road or something. So
I
you can
don't
kind
think that. I think the pub table is going to is going to sell really well. I think it's going to go quickly.
Yeah, that it's so funny, like being in Costco. Costco is just a bunch of generic people that are just there saving money, dude. Because every time I'm there, whether I was doing the XL or I was doing the pub table, it was like, "Ooh, look at this!" Like they've never seen an arcade one up before. Oh, I remember Golden Tee. It's that like first impression. Like, oh, look at it's Pac Man. Literally anybody that loves XL. You're never gonna see anything XL from Arcade One Up as far as getting anything, a Dragon's Lair XL, none of that stuff's gonna happen. Like it is straight up Pac-Man, and that is it. Like they are tailoring to the basic of generic person when it comes to Costco. That's just my reactions when I'm there, when I'm filming and I see and hear all the people coming up. I would be it's the XL Pac-Man was the best one that they probably did, that yellow one. And then I would assume that they would do an XL Miss Pac-Man, maybe a class of 81. They're just going to do the whole Pac-Man thing at Costco. You're not going to see like anything else. And you heard it from Costco themselves that they said the graphics were terrible on Star Wars. We don't want to buy that, but we'll buy this. So who knows at the end of the day with that XL line, but I know there's a lot of XL fans, and I just think they're going to be disappointed, especially when you only get one release a year. I could see if you're getting three. Okay, that was one swing at the plate. We got two more chances this year. Maybe we can get something good. It's one a year. Good luck, Chuck. I would advise everybody to stick to deluxe and just move the drill. But I appreciate. Man, I wish I could be here all day, but I gotta get going. My wife just texted me. She's like,
Yeah.
Danny, where you at? You gotta the kids bikes outside. So guys, I appreciate Pete. I appreciate you having me on. Keep going, Pete.
Yeah.
We'll watch you. We'll keep going. Troubleshoot all the restream stuff and have some fun with it.
Yeah, I'm going to poke around a little bit more, but the gal's going to have dinner ready here shortly, so I'll probably jump off. But
Good stuff. Good stuff. Dinner
but
is
thanks for
always
jumping
good.
on with me, because I want to do more guests, because I think it goes better when you're bouncing ideas off somebody else. And
100%, buddy. 100%.
yeah, so enjoy
All right,
your family time, dude.
For sure, man. Take it easy, dude.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me
later.
on.
Bye. Well, that was nice. Yeah, folks, I'm just poking around Restream with their new changes. I figured I'd better just uh, find out what I need to do, get used to it before I actually stream on Sunday. And I am streaming on Sunday. I'm either going to be doing the Star Wars mod behind me or something else. We'll see. This is an impromptu stream, so whoever jumped on here and joined, I really appreciate it. Ted, Gotham, good to see you too. And it was great for Danny to jump on here for a little bit to help me navigate some of the multiple source stuff with the new Restream 2.0. I want to do more guests in the future. I do. I don't know who's up at 10 o'clock on Sundays and would like to jump in with me, but we'll see. But I'm just going to continue. Interesting. Just got to bouncing around here with Restream. So never mind me. As I mentioned with Cornercade, the Star Wars mod is top of my list right now. That monitor is broken. But I'm going to try something first. I read something on the forums today about maybe a loose cable on the PCB or on the monitor. So I'm gonna take a look at that before I do the full swap, just to see if that was my issue. I have moved that pinball around a lot, so who knows? Maybe the ribbon cable came off. We'll find out. But even if I do fix it, I'm going to go back and do the 32-inch mod. You can see right there is my 32-inch TV that I'm gonna gut, strip down, and use for the pinball mod. And if that mod goes well, I might do an actual back glass mod. So we'll see. Maybe even a PC mod. So what I don't seem to get. Okay, so that's full screen. So that would be the welcome screen. Go back to I'm going to rename this scene, rename it chat with guests. So Restream now lets you do scenes, and that's kind of neat. Well, it did before, but it just wasn't really. All right, so I switch between the two scenes. Let's try adding a scene here and see if we can't get it to do something else. No, let's delete that. Add scene. Media. It does presentations. Can import slides from Google Drive, but I don't have any slides in my Google Drive. Can add a media source. Interesting. Add to your stream. Play videos, presentations, screen share. Extra camera. Let's do a screen share window. And we'll share my OBS. We'll share the OBS window. There we go. So I've got OBS and then my audio manager here. I use OBS primarily for video sources. So when you see me do multiple cameras, it's through OBS. So we got multiple cameras going. I don't have my cell phone camera running. Got my logo set up. All cameras. The arcade is in a little bit of disarray right now as I'm set up to do the pinball mod. So again, that might be coming on Sunday. I'm waiting for another part to come in tomorrow for that. So okay, I can close that. I don't need that. Fascinating. Hey, Manuel, welcome. Let's see, go back to the chat. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate it. I'm just, as the stream title says, I'm just testing things right now with the new setup with Restream. I haven't done this yet, so that still works. I'm glad. Putting comments on the screen. I'm glad to hear that. The videos that I've watched have been very informative. I've kind of jotted notes down on what I want to do and when I want to do it. And so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the 32-inch screen. I've been wanting to do that for a number of months, and the fact that the Arcade 1-Up monitor just crapped down on me just kind of sped things up and made it a necessity now. I don't know if I like that color in the design. Let's try going that way. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I like it better. Yeah, when I switched over to Restream 2.0, it kind of reset some of the design settings that I had set. So very bizarre. Okay, so I have 3 scenes now. I've got this screen, which I'll probably rename to full screen. All right. Chat with guests. New scene. I'll rename this. Right now it just says new scene. I'll rename this to desktop share. What I don't like is I can't seem to share multiple desktops at the same time. That's still a limitation of Restream. Let me try something. Add scene, media, screen. Yeah, see, it's just pulling from the existing shared source. So you can only do one screen share at a time, which is a shame. I would like to do multiple sources. I do like the interface. I mean, it takes some getting used to, and I know I understand my fellow content creators have kind of been upset about the Restream changes, but I think as I use it more, I'll get used to it, and that's part of the point of me doing this test stream right now, is just to familiarize myself with the new components. Some of it's still the same. We got captions still. Show my email address. That's there. We got the little trailer here. That's cool. So captions are good. QR codes, I've never really messed with that stuff. We have music here available. I don't know if they've added to it. Got something called rain here. Oh, cool. So I could actually put rain in the background. Got nature sounds. Interesting. So I got a bevy of music choices. Well, I can do notes. Let's see if it's unique to each scene. Yes, it is. Oh, this is cool. I like this feature. Let me switch over. I'm going to switch screens that I'm sharing here. Let's share entire screen, restream, share. Oh, infinity and beyond. That's not good. Well, that probably wasn't a good choice. So it's probably going to give somebody a headache. Let's stop. Let's share. So wonder how I could do that. But the point I was trying to make is that I can create unique notes for each scene that I create. Which is kind of handy. Nice. Okay. Got the chat. Chat overlay is on, but we'll leave it on. So I like being able to switch between a camera scene and having the chat overlay up fairly quickly, because in the old version of Restream, it was you had to go in and select the toggle. So that's nice. Folks, it's getting near dinner time for me, and the gal's going to be calling down to me. So I'm going to sign off this stream. I think I've done enough here. So Sunday, I'll be back live, and you can anticipate some sort of activity happening that day. Whether it be showing a video. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do this Star Wars mod, so we'll see. What did I just do? I switched cameras. So thanks for joining. Just watch me mess around here. Appreciate it. And we'll see you Sunday. Have a good day.